Hello, San Diego and beyond. We're here to share all the treasures that we've got. There's a pirate in the master's chair,
making his debut with the official theme song for the San Diego show, Ben Varela. You might want to listen to the words.
Go Ben. Hello, San Diego and beyond. We're here to share all the treasures that we've got. There's a pirate in the master's chair, ready to pilot us on this magical affair. Share your story, share your word. Spread your joy, let your voice be heard. Hoist your sails, catch the wind. It's time for your show to begin. Hoist your sails, catch the wind. It's time, it's time, it's time for your show to begin. For your show to begin. For your show to begin. There it is. I remember the
African, the hippos. One's named Otis, and the other one Funani. Funani. It's not what you think. It's not the Hawaiian.
That used to be
Funani.
my DJ name in high school. It was a very short stint as a garage DJ. When we come back,
I don't even want to know about that.
we will be joined by Margarita Elizondo. And we get to find out about some very, very courageous women who are going to be raising some money at a very, very amazing pageant. And we come right back. I found that.
Walking in the room, walking in the room, walking in the room, and he's going on the microphone now.
Oh, magic! It is totally magic.
San Diego! Where's my audience? I don't hear anything. I think this is officially the youngest audience member we've ever had.
Oh, there's a baby.
How old is this baby?
7 months. 7 months?
7 months?
Yeah.
Look at that head of hair.
Welcome everyone, the women of the hour. Margarita Elizondo and Kayla
Ross.
Welcome. See, I thought you were one of those one-named divas that just go by one name, like Cher and Kayla and
Kayla and a squiggly sign.
Sam, Diego,
Prince.
So, Margarita, welcome back. You survived the very first appearance here at My 107.9 for the San Diego show. And it was an amazing time last time.
Yes, on the show.
You showed up with an army.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was promoting the
Abilities Art Show.
Abilities Art Show. How did that go?
It was amazing. We had an amazing turnout. We had a great problem. The venue was too small.
Wow! Yes, we like those kind of problems. That's awesome.
And then we had another problem with that. We had the question of, when is the next one? So we're excited. We're definitely excited for next year.
Well, good. Good. I hope we were able to help out as much as we possibly could with that. Wheelchair San Diego.
And Princess on Wheels.
And Princess on Wheels. And it is mermaids and Pirates of the Caribbean theme, which seems to be the reason you have Captain San Diego emceeing this. That is very daring on your part.
2 reasons. I really believe that I'm as beautiful as a mermaid, so I'm celebrating myself in this.
Even more beautiful.
But more importantly, we definitely want to celebrate you and honor you.
Oh, wow.
For all the work that you do in the community. It's just amazing how many lives you've touched and the things that you do through
Captain San Diego.
Captain San Diego.
I don't want the mouse coming after me, please.
Captain San Diego. But really, I mean, you touch so many lives. It's very inspiring with your zen.
Are you, see, she always does this, she always tries to make me cry. And I'm pretty much all cried out after my birthday last week. But your words carry a lot of weight. I always try to earn those words, and I beat myself up quite a bit because I never want to get to that point where I say, yeah, I deserve to hear that. I don't think anybody ever wants to do that, because then, you know, it's for volunteerism and activism in the community around you, which I believe we are all responsible for. So absolutely. In order for me to accept that, the only way I can do that is with a grain of salt and a challenge to everyone else listening right now to be like a Margarita Elizondo, to be like a Kayla, and to be able to stand on a stage and share it with the ladies of Miss Wheelchair San Diego, to me is an honor. Because you guys inspire me, you know, so much, and it's so easy to be inspired. When you were here last, you had artists that stereotypically are looked at as, oh man, poor thing, they're, you know, they're trapped out in that chair and they can't do anything, you know. But I saw a very, very cheery Sarah, who, with the biggest smile on her face, began to tell me, you know, who her inspirations were as artists. And she knew her painters and her artists, you know, and she was making it her own. And you could tell just by the light in her eyes, in Sarah's eyes, just how much she enjoys her craft and perfecting it, you know. But it is every day a challenge. Tell us about some of those challenges.
And that's exactly what Miss Wheelchair San Diego Princess on Wheels is all about. We want to celebrate, showcase, and honor these young women and children with disabilities who have so many different talents and abilities. And not just that, but they're going to use those talents and abilities to encourage others to serve and volunteer in the community. Similar to the pageants that Caitlin participates in, where it's all about giving back to the community. Yes, it's one night of glitz and glam, but it's a whole year of service. It's a whole year of giving back to the community. And how beautiful is it for someone who might have challenges like myself, who utilizes a wheelchair for her mobility or struggles with her ability to project, or I am also physically, not just physically impaired, but visually impaired as well. That's an awesome and humbling ability. I wasn't always disabled. I used to walk. I suffered a spinal cord injury 6 years ago on the 22nd. It'll be 6 years this month. So I walked and I've rolled, and I can tell you from experience that my life rolling has been more encouraging and more inspiring to others than ever before. And those are the things that we want to highlight in these women.
And I think, with all due respect, can we give her a round of applause for that? Because those words are heavy in the sense that they carry a lot of inspiration that, through trial by fire, you know, became inspiration. I wrote today, when I blasted out on Facebook for people to tune in, that, you know, it takes great challenges, you know, like these tragic accidents, or maybe something you were born with, to create great people. And I don't think, I saw somebody post something the other day saying, you know, don't pray for an easy life, you know, pray for strength to get you through a difficult life. Because much like a diamond in the earth, you know, starts off like a lump of coal, you know, but the pressures, the tectonic pressures, these gargantuan immense forces of nature that are pressing and squeezing the life, what seems like the life out of that rock, end up creating a diamond that, when you get it out and polish it up and clean it up just a bit, every light in the spectrum is reflected off each facet as you turn it. And I really believe that that's what you women embody.
Thank you so much.
So, Kayla.
Yes.
Miss San Diego Cities?
Correct.
That is quite the piratey title.
Yes, it is.
You took them all. You took them all.
I
and
did,
gave nothing
I did.
back. But now you will spend the whole year giving back.
Correct.
Right.
Community service and volunteerism, that's what our pageant also embodies, which is why I'm so honored to be working with Margarita and all these girls at the Miss Wheelchair pageant. They're such an inspiration to me as well, and I hope I can work with them throughout the year, and this can be a continuing relationship. I'm really excited.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna go back to our motto. Our motto is limbs with limits, life without limitations. Just because we are limited by our limbs doesn't mean that we also need to incur any kind of limitations. We are people just like anyone else. We understand that there doesn't exist a universal design yet for society. That's okay. But that doesn't mean that we need to be mistreated or turned away or not accommodated. ADA was passed a long time ago, people. It's time to move on. It's time to roll on. It's time to treat people like they need to be treated. And, you know, discrimination is going to occur and we're going to run into situations, but if we can deal with them with grace, with our head up high, we can get through anything. We just have to roll with it.
Big round of applause for that. Coming back, some more with Miss Wheelchair San Diego and Princess on Wheels pageant. Some more folky blues sounds courtesy of Ben Varela and Zooman. And a baby. When we come right back. Love you guys. Now, I don't want to say most people, but a lot of people, if faced with a catastrophic injury like this, knowing life a certain way up to this point, having something like this happen, you are tempted in every which way to Sunday to just give up.
Yes.
To call it a day. Depression sets in and you just want to end it.
Yes.
So many people that this has happened to that are experiencing this right now. And if you're listening right now or know someone or are watching this in the future on YouTube or Facebook via video, don't give up. You are seeing and hearing courageous people who had this and worse happen to them. And they rose above. And through those fires, trial by fire, arose amazing heroes who are now inspiring so many others to rise up and be more active than they ever were in their entire lives in the community.
Absolutely.
Taking on sports they probably never thought they would ever take on.
Absolutely.
And it's bittersweet that it sometimes takes tragedy to turn into triumph. But better for that to happen than for it never to have happened at all because someone took the wrong way out.
That definitely holds true for my testimony. I've never shared this with you, Sam, but 6 years ago I was actually shot in the neck.
Oh
And
my.
I was originally a C3. I was told that I would never be able to speak, move my arms, or breathe on my own. Now I don't shut up. And I use my testimony and what the Lord's done in my life to mentor newly injured spinal cord injuries and people in general. I also have the honor of running 2 disability ministries, Blessed with Life and the Johnny and Friends San Diego chapter. So that's, you know, faith-based, doing the same thing that we're doing through Miss Wheelchair San Diego, which is inspiring and encouraging not just individuals with disabilities and their families, but able-bodied as well.
Absolutely, I'm one of those people. That's why it happens to people like you. Everything happens for a reason. And you're strong enough to handle it, so I truly believe that that's why they picked you. It is sad, but that's why it happens, because you inspire people like us in this room.
Very true. Big round of applause for that. Thank you for pointing that out, Kayla. And I think you're very right. You're very right. And we're not wishing these tragedies on anyone. And I don't want anybody to misinterpret what Kayla just said. It said, you know, that's supposed to happen. But I think, you know, when the Creator above, you know, or whatever faith you practice, you know, when things like this happen, and you open yourself up to that positive light, you know, some amazing change and a rebirth occurs, you know, allowing that phoenix to rise out of the ashes, you know, and be a living, breathing testimony. So,
and I would never change it for anything. I've been asked before if I had the opportunity to walk again, would I?
wow, God bless you for that.
And to me, you know, as a Christian, we believe that in your brokenness, you're closest to the Lord. I'll stay broken forever. I will, just to keep that relationship going.
Wow.
And to do what I'm doing.
I just got chills.
It's amazing.
That is awesome. We've got 2 minutes. Kayla, I know you had some points to hit on.
Well, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the pageant itself and what these girls are going to be judged on specifically. Many people stereotype pageants as a beauty pageant and looking on the outside, and that's not what this pageant is about at all. We're judging from the inside out.
I love that. Say that again.
We're judging from the inside out.
Yes. Yes.
So we're looking for, you know, a girl that has confidence, that can communicate effectively with others. They're judged on a speech. They're judged on an essay that they turn in by an essay judge. An onstage question, all different kinds of things, and it has nothing to do with the outside beauty. I haven't met them yet, and I'm excited to meet them. I'm sure they are beautiful, but I know they're beautiful on the inside, and that's really what we want to showcase. So I'm excited to see that. And we want to thank all of our judges that are going to be coming. They're from all different parts of the county and all different sponsors. So thank you so much for giving your time to do that. I know it's going to be special for these girls, and I hope that it's a good experience.
They're making this happen.
Absolutely.
June 16th.
Yes.
Where is this going to take place?
June 16th, and thank you to New Vision Christian Fellowship in North Park, 4353 Park Boulevard, is hosting the event. Their women's ministry is helping out with the production and
You have a pirate captain
Yes.
entering a sanctuary.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And our honorary guest host, of course, will be Sam Diego.
Captain Sam Diego!
We have a little
I can't believe it, but it's that time already.
Oh my gosh.
I know, neither do I. It's amazing. Give a big round of applause, everybody. Miss Wheelchair San Diego and Princess on Wheels, first annual, won't be the last. It's going to grow, grow, and grow, just like the Abilities Art Show. I want everybody listening in right now to do their best, if you can, be there. Log on to the Facebook, participate, get involved in your community, you know, and remember, we are all one crew sharing that same exact horizon. And on that note, I want to thank our sponsors of the San Diego Show, St. Madeleine Sophie Center, East County Transitional Living Center, Hacienda Casablanca, Controlled Entry Specialists, and iMortgage. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you and hear from you next Thursday. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for your support, and thanks for helping grow the San Diego Show. Big thanks to Ben Varela and Zooman. See you next Thursday.
San Diego and beyond. We're here to share all the treasures that we've got.
Made him laugh. Did you hear that? I know you did.
In the master's chair, ready to quiet us on this magical affair.
I'm not sure which camera to look at.
Spread your joy, let your voice be.
Having us. It was so much fun.
Inspiration. This San Diego. Wait. San Diego cities.
Yes.
Love that.
That's me.
So tired. She just took it all. She took it all.
I did.
And do you still hold your title for Miss Wheelchair California? The entire state. So she's like the Commodore of all the fleets and just took the whole state. And this one is the captain that took all the cities, leaving nothing for me except Alpine. But That's a treasure in itself, right?
Never Mr. Alpine.
Yeah, Mr. Alpine. Oh God.
Oh, that's an
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, you gotta learn how to wrestle animals and horses and stuff. Which we do already, right, Joseph? Yeah, he helped me wrestle some wild donkeys. Or as the Bible says, asses. Are you just gonna yell it? Alright, good. Sorry, I forgot. He's the camera guy. He doesn't like to hear his voice on that. Alright. Alright, on three, everybody yell, that's a wrap. 1, 2, 3. That's a wrap!
Hoist your sails, catch the wind. It's time, it's time, it's time for your show to begin. For your show to begin. For your show to begin.